Since I've posted about the value of learning to learn, a lot of you guys have asked me, how do I figure out my learning language? How do I figure out how to learn? I need you to ask yourself these questions. Number one, do I work best by myself, in groups, or one-on-one? Finding out this will help you plan the rest of the methods. Number two, how long is my attention span and in what time chunks do I work best? Some people love 90-minute deep work cycles. I personally, as an ADHD girly, can't do that. I find it really distracting. And so having short bursts of tasks that are kind of related in one category of work is really helpful. And I batch like all my admin tasks, and I have admin hour, and I have lots of quick tasks that I need to do, and it feels like a game that I'm doing. Number three, what style of learner are you? So there's three styles. There's visual, kinesthetic, and auditory. Visual is when you learn by kind of writing stuff down and making visual cues. So studies say that you are 42% more likely to remember something by writing it down. If you're a visual learner, that really, really applies to you. So are you the kind of person who loves making aesthetic notes and making diagrams and all that kind of stuff? And so the best way for you to learn is to make it visual, make it tangible. If there's an idea, draw a picture, make a model, that kind of stuff. Auditory learners you need the exchange of like listening and speaking to learn. And so these are my podcast girlies. These are the people who need to speak out loud to kind of understand. So I've been talking about this on my page because I feel like I have some auditory style as well. And so what I do to learn languages is I listen to podcasts while I do my makeup and I talk back. And that really, really, really helps me. This is the best also when you're a one-to-one learner, because you can find ways to listen and communicate with others, but you can also do this in groups. And if you like to work one-on-one by yourself and you're an auditory learner, you can still do that. You just film yourself. And so you don't have to deal with another person. You just film yourself so you can learn how to listen and get that feedback. Number three, kinesthetic. Now this one is the hardest because you actually have to do stuff, but kinesthetic learners learn by doing. And so how can you make it tangible? How can you like do it with your hands? How can you get involved with stuff? So this is doing activities. And if you're learning a language, this is doing activities in your language. So when I was learning Spanish, I went and got salsa classes and I started talking to people, and the music and dancing really, really helped me anchor the vocabulary and the accent and all that stuff in. If you're learning a new skill, like how can you make it active? I want you to ask yourself these three questions and then leave any questions you have about this down below. And I'm going to make a follow-up video of what you can do once you know all this information about yourself. But you can't design your learning to learn strategy without knowing these three things. So reflect on this and then come back because we're going to learn together.